Portugal tem um grande problema, um problema dramático em termos de demografia, porque Portugal está a perder população. Nós estamos numa região que fica junto à fronteira com a Espanha, que nos anos 60 do século passado foi uma região densamente povoada, pequenas aldeias, todas com imensos habitantes, com milhares de habitantes, com uma intensa atividade económica. E agora o que é que nós temos? Temos um país de aldeias completamente desertas, sem ninguém nas ruas, apenas com pessoas idosas. Por exemplo, na Bendada, que tem 2000 anos de história, pode-se ficar extinta dentro de 2 décadas, se não houver renovação populacional. E isso é dramático de pensar nisso.
My father was born in Bendada and all my family from my father's side is from there. Unfortunately, many people like my dad and my grandparents, they moved away from the village because there was not many opportunities for them. So although I didn't grow up there and I was not born there, I always had this wish of helping them somehow. And the best way to do that was through music, because music is important for me and it's also really important for this entire community. We're really happy for the 3rd edition of the Bendada Music Festival, and it's really nice to see a lot of familiar faces here, people that already came last year and 2 years ago. We also have a lot of new students this year coming from Italy. We have Anna and Francesca there, and then we have some students coming from the States. We have JJ and Marco. Bendada has a really long and incredible musical heritage. The village has a band that was founded 150 years ago, and my great-great-grandfather was one of the founding members of this ensemble. It's unbelievable how such a small place has such good conditions to make music, and I saw the potential that the village had for something like this.
My name is Antonio, and we'll begin to warm up our voice, okay? Let's repeat this one in O, and. Very good, yeah?
The Bendada Music Festival is a week-long project that happens once a year. We host students ages 8 to 24 for the whole week to collaborate, to receive lessons, and they have the opportunity to participate in concerts almost every day. It doesn't matter how old you are, where you come from, the main goal is that everybody's learning and is collaborating with each other, so we felt like having a choir lesson would be a great way. And that's how our mornings start. And then from there, all the students go to their private lessons, spread out by instruments in the different rooms.
Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's go!
I have an amazing group of faculty working with me. There's Eduardo Carpenedo, piano teacher, Samuel, who teaches clarinet, Yoni, who is our viola teacher, Antonio, who is a singer and he teaches the voice students. There is our violin teacher, Erika, she lives in Chicago. We have Margarida and Diogo, they teach flute and guitar. And then we also have Gracie, who is our cello teacher. Most of them are BU students and alumni, and we started the festival together.
It's great to play concerts, but I always look for opportunity where my music can make an impact in a broader sense. So when Inês invited the ensemble to be part of the festival, we were extremely excited. It's been a great learning experience for all of us, organizing such a big project. The first year we were worried that it could be overwhelming for the local community. Just the idea of having people from outside coming and staying on the village and experiencing the village. But there is this energy that you can feel on the people that they want and they're willing to share everything they have with you. So we are very thankful to share our music with the local community.
This year, for the first time, we are hosting almost all our students in the village. Everybody in the village has been amazing because they open their houses and they offer all the free rooms and free space they have to host students, and they really enjoy having all these people around. Even if they don't speak the same language, that's not a problem.
We're both from Chicago, so every day I wake up and I look out the window, I'm like, oh my God, because there's hills and it's so beautiful. It's really nice to be somewhere where music is one of the most appreciated things.
In Chicago, if you played violin randomly outside in the street, it would be weird. Yeah, weird kind of, right? But here it's not normal, but people appreciate it and they want to listen to you.
This village has always been a musical village since years ago. The older people in the village say that. They say that they don't know a time where it wasn't like this.
E é algo único poder ter músicos excelentes de todas as partes do mundo na aldeia da Bendada, uma aldeia pequena do interior do país.
Teaching in a music festival is always a very fulfilling experience. Part of the reason being because the students already arrive really well prepared, so you work on very exciting musical aspects and you can really make music and bring out the emotion that the music is trying to convey. You're just polishing and helping the student find his or her own voice.
This is one of the first important cadences that we have here, right? I completely agree with the crescendo there. But one thing that I will do differently from other composers, I will do the crescendo in steps instead of a big crescendo. Okay. So make me hear that. So the form of the composition is going to be easier for an audience to follow along. Okay? Can we just go from there one more time? Maybe from there.
Okay, 3.
Yes.
We have concerts to prepare every day. It's we never stop. We always have something new to show to the people. So the teachers always want to make things sound good, but they also want us to have fun. So the classes are relaxed, but at the same time intense.
We as musicians, what we usually do is we work for something. So to have oh, you're gonna have a concert tomorrow, we work for that. And our working becomes much more, not faster, but more intelligent. And I think that's good for me and for all of the other students.
Aqui nós temos antes de...
Sim, tu fazes neste.
Agora.
I'm Anna. I'm playing Bach Andante from the second sonata for violin solo.
As musicians, we usually play in concert halls or in classrooms, and it's so fun to be able to play on top of the mountain and in the retirement house.
All the concerts have this familiar environment. We stand so close to the people that are playing. We get along with them. It's the people who are rehearsing next to you is playing there, and then you go and then you say, yeah, well done. It's we all belong together.
From a teacher perspective, seeing how much the students improve during the festival is really wonderful. You can see how the concerts boost their confidence, and also, at the same time, we hope to stimulate the sense of cultural appreciation, I will say, for the local community, traveling to the historic location and venues of the region.
Here is basically where the country was born. A lot of villages along the country are where we came from, our roots, so I think it's really important that people get to know them.
If you go back 50, 60 years ago, most of the population was living in villages like this. So it's great to have that feeling again.
And we think it's really important to share with them the problems that have been going on in these villages that are so close to their cities. Because we don't want the festival just to be an event for Bendada, but we want it to be an event for the whole region.
What is changing in Portugal is this capacity to take the best assets that Portugal has, and this is culture, this is heritage, this is this peaceful mindset, and give life to the interior of Portugal and involve the local population in this movement. I promise, Bendada, I'm part of you, and I will be here next year.
Since the festival started 3 years ago, we feel like the village has been having much more exposure than before. People ask me how the festival is helping the region. And I think, of course, the festival is not the solution. It's not the only thing that has to be done, but it was an important starting point to promote the region and to bring more people.
Sim, é muito diferente realmente, porque isto é uma coisa muito morta, não é? Cá há pouca gente e já somos todos de muita idade, portanto, quando vêm todos, claro que é muito melhor.
Há mais gente a nível, nem só economicamente, mas também a nível cultural.
Não tenho uma parte assim favorita, eu adoro o festival todo em si. Adorei porque são eventos que me enchem de orgulho, enchem-me a minha vontade do meu hobby, da fotografia, de assistir. E é uma vida nova que nasce aí.
I think one of the things that has to happen is that younger people move back, or the ones who already live there don't move away to bigger cities. Having more opportunities in the village brings people and makes people stay there. Many houses have been restored, the streets of Bendada have all been fixed, things are changing and people are happy to have these changes happening.
Every summer when we get to the last day, we are exhausted. But at the same time, we are energized for the following year. Everybody is excited, you know, like it's the last day and they're already asking what are we going to do next year.
So I really hope it will grow, and I've been learning so much with the festival. It has been an incredible experience. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it.